One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship, and the high-born blood I've spilled. Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt. Why should an empress be different? But she was. I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserved to. A storm was coming that would shake apart everything I'd built.
No! Get away from her! Corvo! Mommy!
Dowd, my old...
For 6 months, the city writhed and changed. For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Or an ally? Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets. Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah that hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild, a former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. A ship named Delilah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not. In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
Dowd, you're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free rein to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer. There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these. I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
Get off the property or we'll lock you up too.
You have to give me back my time card. I can't get back in. You had no right to take it. Ooh!
Try and get past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
Go. Wall, mister. Orders are to confiscate those cars. No exceptions.
I hope you die weeping. All of you. I hope the...
Attention. Under plague conditions, failure to report for work at industries deemed vital to state interest has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
They used to tell stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said she was 100 years old.
Someone's supposed to be on.
You've had your fun. When does the oil start to flow again?
It's all fixed, Chief. We got their time cards rounded up. Now we got their melting leader.
So you know the Regent doesn't give a shit who wins your little labor dispute. The Regent cares about the whale oil coming out on schedule.
Whale singing? I mean at night when you better believe it.
This is a reminder that collective bargaining in any industry deemed vital to the state is a capital offense. These include metallurgy, whale collection and refinement, security services, and selected legal and clerical specializations. Consult the city barrister for clarification and enforcement.
The slaughterhouse butchers are locking workers in the pump control station by the docks. If you could get in there, I bet the workers would tell you just... everything you wanted to know.
Sightings of this state criminal must be reported to the City Watch at once.
Let's lay a few out. Stryker's gotta hit one sooner or later.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
Yes, but I signed right away. Mr. Rothwell. Didn't even have to turn it on.
I don't believe you.
No, it's true.
Is he calling you a liar? Where do you go? Oh, he could be chums if you come out. Pinky promise. I ain't stupid. I know you're here. Come on out!
Marked for shipment to the most distant point of the Empire. And fitted for live cargo, too. Survivable, if they had a fast ship. I wonder who this was meant for. You box somebody up in that thing and they won't be back in town for months.
You ain't leaving this place alive. You better hope I don't find you. You hear me? I ain't stupid. I know you're here. Come on out! Where'd he go? Oh, he could be chums if you come out. Pinky promise. I'll find you eventually. You ain't leaving this place alive. Better hope I don't find you. You hear me? Oh, stinking and snooping. Quick.
Dad, I spotted a makeshift interrogation room in the meat locker. It might be useful to you, considering our mission here.
Butcherman, you'll collect your bonuses at sundown in my offices. Well done. The rest of you piss off.
Oh, they're armored in front, but not so tough in back.
Just kill her. Drop her into the cannery. No one ever knows.
You don't think Bundry knows you'd be
You were working for Ramsey. How long? How much does he know by now?
Ramsey? No, this is about the workers. This is about fair pay and safe conditions.
Don't bother. You're not the first of his moles I've caught.
Is anyone there? Well, Dowd? What do you want with me?
I'm not here for you. I'm here to learn about a ship called the Delilah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram Burrows. I know all about the Delilah. All of it. And I can give you exactly what you want.
Please do.
Not so fast. I need something from you in exchange.
That's what I thought. What?
We're both professionals, Mr. Dowd. I was hired to get these gutless workers striking, which I did very nicely. And then destroy the slaughterhouse itself. That's where I got caught. And that's where I need your help.
How?
The whale oil in those tanks out there is enough to destroy this entire place. The important industrial bits, especially. Just open all the valves at once to let the oil start flowing. The pressure will go out of control, and... boom.
What about the people inside?
Growing a conscience? The factory workers are already out. My boss will hire them on, in better conditions than they'd ever see here. Not the butchers, though. They can die screaming for all I care.
Don't try and con me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Here's the key. Don't get caught. You take care of the slaughterhouse, and I'll tell you everything I know about the Delilah.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation chair myself. Why should I bargain with you?
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling you're not the kind of man who likes that. Make a deal with me, and I can tell you what you want, and pay you for your trouble.
I'll consider it.
The Empress should have hired you to protect her. We'd be living in a different world now.
Rothwild says he trussed up 3 whales in one day when he was a gaffer. What do you say?
No way.
What a sad song the old behemoth sings.
The power system in there looks like it will put down that whale in an instant. I almost think you should. I know they're just beasts, but still.
That don't sound
Every man should have to work.
I hate skimmers like you. Oh, yeah.
I heard the loyal protector forces us.
I'll make sure you get to enjoy this.
What do you want to know that's worth crossing a man like me?
I want to know about a ship named Delilah. What's behind the name?
Choke on your own spit.
Who is Delilah?
Ha! Think I'll give up a friend at the first tickle? That's the kind of thing I pay your sister for down at the Golden Cat.
We'll feed you through your own factory. See if we can get oil out of your blubber.
You know your work, I'll give you that. We can talk this out, like businessmen.
Why did you name it Delilah?
What do you care? And it wasn't me. The previous owner named it after some sweetheart of his, painting. Piss off!
Who was the previous owner?
Barrister Timsh, all right? He told me the story. Delilah was a woman he knew. Grew up working in Dunwall Tower. And got kicked out. Became a painter. Funny airs, like proud. She caught his eye, but it was worse than that. He couldn't think of anything else, just her. She whirled into his mind somehow. He built that ship for her, and a lot more. Gave her half his fortune. Then he got scared. Came to me afraid. Man, like that, afraid. He wanted to dump the ship, and I needed a business partner, so we made a deal. And to change the name. Wish I'd done it.
I hope that was satisfying. Here's the room key. When you're ready to go. Sir, earlier I spotted crates bound for the most remote corner of the Empire. Might be worth stuffing him in one, just to tie things off. He doesn't seem the type to forgive, of course. Why go through all the trouble when a blade to the neck would accomplish the same thing?
You still on break or what? Do I look stupid?
Careful! This one's gonna take!
Something's off.
Oh, they think they don't get treated fairly. Because they can get fought for refusing to do dangerous work.
What? What dangerous work? We're the ones that do the dirty stuff around here. Maybe we need to be organizing, huh?
Hey, that's not funny. You say that again, even as a joke, and you're whale meat.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying.
Stop listening in on that Abigail Ames tricky talk. She'll corrupt you.
Somebody around over there. Where do you go? Oh, he could be chums if you come. Pinky promise. I'll find you eventually. You ain't leaving this place alive. Better hope I don't find you. You hear me? Where do you go? Oh, he could be chums if you come out. Pinky promise. You better hope I don't find you. You hear me? I'll find you eventually. You ain't leaving this place alive. I hate skimmers like you. Always sneaking and snooping. Quit hiding. I ain't stupid. I know you're here. Come on out. I'll find you eventually. You ain't leaving this.
Missing or damaged time cards will no longer be replaced due to abuse of this indulgence. Any worker without a time card will be denied admission to the grounds and summarily terminated. Attention. Underplay conditions. Failure to report work at industries deemed vital to state interests has been declared treasonous by the Lord.
let's go. I'm worried they sent for the hounds. I'm still trying to figure out what Barrister Timsh lives up in the legal district. I know it pretty well. From what I hear, the Timsh family is practically at war with itself. Talk to his niece Talia if you can. I should probably tag along when you go. Crazy rich people are buying up a lot of that Sokolov security technology these days. Keeps the weepers and looters out. I might be useful.
Let's go. As a young girl, Delilah was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. Years later, a painter in Sokolov Circle. Barrister Arnold Timsh paid her to paint portraits. Him, I knew. A nobleman, born rich. And now he was making a second fortune, seizing the assets of plague victims for the Lord Regent. But Barrister Timsh was also fighting a private war with his own niece. Something to do with the family fortune. Lurk was probably right. We needed to speak with the niece first. Her feud with the old barrister was something we could use. I got a message to the barrister's niece, and she claimed to know things about Delilah that no one else did. But the knowledge would have a price. I wasn't surprised. I went to meet her.
That was gentle. He'll snore for an hour. Talia should be waiting in Trevor's Close. It's an alley just past the wall of light.
City. It's the way we do things in the legal district. Stop trouble before it starts. Barrister.
I hear General Turnbull.
Be advised, Thundry Rothwild, founder of the Rothwild Slaughterhouse, has been reported missing. Remain vigilant and report any suspicious persons or activity. City 1.
Hatters around. Look at you. The Master Assassin. So you want to know about Delilah? Well, my uncle is bewitched by her, so he won't tell you anything. I require only 2 things. Get rid of my uncle, and bring me his last will and testament. In exchange, I'll tell you what you want to know about Delilah Copperspoon. And I'll pay you cold hard coin for your trouble. Come back to me when it's done. Let's meet at the docks when you return.
Smoke or eat. Blow off, Chopper.
Any person.
Nice.
Here's something.
Everything.
To say, congratulations on getting your own squad. Huh? Someone help me out!
The captain locked up the legal district.
Why is that?
The Hatters have been trying to get in lately. We don't need any more burglaries. What is it?
I just wanted to say, congratulations on getting your own squad.
Ring the alarm! Sound the alarm!
Yeah, it's nice.
Scout up ahead. Try to find out where Timsh is.
There's an equipment stash on the rooftops nearby. We've been anticipating doing a hit on Timsh for some time.
I know. Half the city wants him dead. We'll earn some gold on this one. I'll meet you up ahead.
isn't it? You wouldn't be in this district unless you were after Timsh's head.
What do you want?
Revenge. To do to Timsh what he did to me. I want him homeless, a victim of one of his own eviction documents. I've prepared one, complete with the forged signature of the Lord Regent. Please, go to my old apartment. It's right next to Timsh's estate. Here's the address, but I doubt you can get inside from the streets. There you'll find my journal, which contains the entire plot and everything you'll need. But you're a businessman like I once was. I don't expect you to do this for free. If you do go to my apartment, you'll find something stashed there. Consider it your payment in advance.
He's in the lobby, explaining his little system.
Here's one last. You've got Rothwat. You'd better hurry.
You were in a daze. I hope it was enlightening. I hope he dies a lingering death.
Master Timps can afford nice things, since he works for the Lord Regent.
Doing well.
Anyone taken away with a sickness forfeits the property. Makes it property.
Doesn't seem fair to lose all your things like that.
It must be, though. Lawyers know these. Maybe they give it to children.
Special immunity to all legal provisions.
Of course. The Regent needs the smartest and most capable of the city unencumbered by plague. Quiet. Keep it up.
What a relief. After Talia's visit this morning, I thought the barrister was ready to start a war. Now he's downstairs laughing.
He put her in her place. Even with all his maneuverings, it's the simple victories that give him the most pleasure, I think.
Benedict, I need to know what you expect regarding the Dunwall Holding Company. They're only a month married, and they've been good friends in the past. Normally, I wouldn't hesitate to invent a plague infection complaint against them and have all their assets seized. But they have a link to the Boyles, and they, as you know, are on the do not touch list. Seeming a little too close to home. I'm afraid you may have to see.
Who are you?
That who you were looking for? Well.
Mother, this is Arnold. If you happen to wake him while no one is present, I've prepared this for you to remind you of recent events to help clear your mind and put you at ease.
You always amuse me.
Here's one. You've got Rothwild packed into a crate, bound for the frozen north. You'd better hurry.
You...
Dies.
Regents tended to that, granting me special immunity to all legal provisions concerning plague.
Of course. The Regent is the smartest and most capable in the city, unencumbered by plague provisions.
I keep the document with me at all times. You never know.
Ah, what makes you among the smartest, would you say? Just an example.
Take the rat plague. Moo, yes. What a calamity. Half the city is bleeding out its eyes.
Half the people I know have been ruined.
Meanwhile, I've tripled my fortune. Go ahead. Ask me how.
How, sir?
The key is to create buffers. Take the areas that surrounded the hives of infection and blockade them. Empty them. What do you think these guards do all day?
Go into the courtyard. Or city. Plague's worse. Make sure folks who got it worst get out to the flooded district. Turn over anything they've got to the public trust.
Useless. Anybody who's got the plague. They sell all their goods just to buy. But cure. And they'll fight. We're losing man. Did I lose that? Dies. Huh? Probably rats. These things are into everything.
What a relief. After Talia's visit this morning, I thought the barrister was ready to start a war. Now he's downstairs laughing.
He put her into place. Even with all his maneuverings, it's the simple victories that give him the most pleasure, I think.
Trash, if you ask me.
What the? Find the outsider!
Someone's not feeling well. Hey, wake up! You hear me? Help me find him. We know you're here. We'll find you. Nice shot. Call out to each other if you spot him. We know you're here.
It's strange. Timch doesn't name himself the beneficiary of the will. He's giving the inheritance to Dunwall.
This is Arnold. If you happen to awaken while no one is present, I've prepared this for you. To remind you of recent events to help clear your mind and put you at ease. The plague has ended. I have married and will become Prime Minister, just as you always wanted. My sister and brother are both here, and
to her again. She has to see reason.
Stench. I can barely breathe. Oh, General Turnbull. Yes, I was expecting you. Please come.
Ah, Timpsh. It smells like a weeper den. I thought we were secure.
And we are. The neighborhood is swept 3 times a week.
Barrister Timpsh!
Please, call me Arnold. We're friends. Here, this will clear things up for you. The Regents arranged it. By the way, I don't think I ever got your first name.
What is this? Is this a joke?
I am not sure what you find funny about it.
Barrister Timpsh, this is a letter from the Lord Regent dated a month ago, stating that your building is to be seized by the state immediately due to massive infection outbreak, and that your personal assets are forfeit if you do not comply immediately. A month ago? Are you showing me this to try to convince me that you're above the law?
What? Let me see that. This isn't possible.
Barrister, I am afraid I am going to have to take you into custody. And if I or any of my men contract the plague because of this visit, I'll see that your head rolls.
No. This isn't the right document.
Get him out of here before he starts bleeding from the eyes. And secure this court. It's under quarantine.
Yes, sir. He fainted. Now what? I don't want to touch him. What if I get sick? I'll just wait for him to wake up.
Don't look at me. I don't get paid enough for this.
Spread. There's been word of a ruckus. No detail yet. All right, nothing.
Won't stay hidden.
I saw Talia. She's waiting where she said she'd be.
Supposed to be on duty over here.
The barrister's enemies caught up to him. He's in custody as a plague victim. Here's the will as
That'll
agreed.
do nicely. Perhaps better. But you were promised information. Well, my uncle came under Delilah's spell. That's all I know. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Dies.
Timsh is ruined. He'll rot in Coldridge Prison if they don't send him to the flooded district. It's poetic, I suppose. Maybe I was wrong about you, Dowd. Are you ready to go?
Let's go home. Jessamine Caldwell's hands were all that was holding this city together. With her dead, the city was a fast disintegrating web of guardsmen, overseers, nobles, weepers. Maybe this was the world the outsider was trying to show me all along. For years, I'd held together a shadowy band of ex-mercenaries, street kids, and refugees through discipline and a bit of black magic. On the fringes of a city that ate up innocence and weakness. Maybe today was the end of that small world. I thought of Jessamine Caldwell's hands shuddering as she lost her grip on life. Whatever doom was coming, I deserved it. My people didn't.
Doubt we've been attacked. Overseers are tearing the place apart. Looking for you. They're holding our remaining men, and their leader is in your chambers as we speak. If we take him out and free our men, we can still drive the Overseers back.
I want to know how the bastards found us in the first place.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so. Wait. What? Keep your eyes open. What was that?
Brother Hugh was faster. He saw the chance. Took it.
Probably rats. Everything.
Okay. I'll watch for your sign. Give yourself up. Come out. You both know you're weak at heart.
Wake up! Hear me?
Nice. We'll find him. I gotta get back right now.
When I find you, it's gonna be bad.
This map shows a coordinated sweep of the flooded district. But the overseers here didn't stick to the plan. Someone must tip them off.
Where are you? Let my hand not nice. Reveal yourself.
not... Focus on the task at hand.
Sir, these drawings and maps appear to show that...
Enough! We don't have time for useless speculation. Dowd could be here any moment. We must be vigilant.
Yes, sir. Will our sisters in the irregular order make a pronouncement regarding the plague soon?
Probably rats into everything.
Nonsense. Focus on the task at hand.
Sir, these drawings and maps appear to show that...
Enough! We don't have time for useless speculation. Dowd will be here any moment. We must be vigilant.
Yes, sir. Of course. You are right. Lord Protector.
What? Impossible. Stop this nonsense. Focus on the task at hand.
Sir, these drawings and maps appear to show that
we don't have time for useless speculation.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Indeed, I believe so.
You see him. Damn it! Someone's down. Check everywhere. Check under everything. My hands not be restless. Repeat. find you, it's going to be bad. We know you're here.
Give yourself up. Come out. We both know you're weak at heart.
I know. I'll feed your heart to the hounds. Assassin, help! I'll read signs from your entrails. Where are you? Someone get over here. Check under everything. Lost it. When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Give yourself up. Both know you're weak at heart.
Spirit is failing. Should we gather the whiskey and cigars tonight? Chances are very good. I know you're here. It looked like he just disappeared. Oh, I'll find you. We'll... Shout if you see him.
Let thy hands not be restless. Reveal yourself.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Give yourself up.
Damn, someone's been killed.
Let thy hands not be restless. Reveal yourself.
Back right now. I know you're here.
Ricardo's claims he realize the thing beyond. Give yourself up. Come out. We both know you're weak at heart. Let thy hands not be restless.
Thank you. I'll await your signal.
I know you're here somewhere, scum. Where are you?
Let thy hands not be restless. Reveal yourself.
Give the word, sir. What's our next move?
Capture as many as you can. Their plans are ruined. Give me a report.
That fool Overseer who led the attack against us is dead. It seems the Overseers are marching into the flooded district, planning a massive assault against us. This Overseer Hume went against orders and attacked early. Our men, the ones you freed, were able to rout the remaining zealots. This place belongs to us again.
How did the cursed Overseers find us?
It's my fault. I told Delilah where we were hidden. She wanted me to turn on you.
You did this.
But I can't go through with it.
Stupid child. All you had to do was cut his throat.
He deserves better. I was an idiot to listen to you.
So that's your choice, then?
I think it was always understood between us that I'd see my moment and take your place. I moved too early.
I forgive you. Get out of here. Leave the city. Leave my sight, Billy. I give you your life.
When Billy Lurk was 8, she wanted to be the captain of a ship. From the moment she met you, all she wanted was to be a killer. She watched you, learned from you, and then she saw you losing your grip and decided to take your place. And now, she's limping to the outskirts of the city. She'll pay a smuggler to get past quarantine. She'll watch herself for signs of plague for a while. Gradually, the fear and grief that seep into your bones in Dunwall will dissipate, and she'll find a new name and a new use for her skills. Even if Dunwall burns to the ground, one corner of the Empire will still know your story. Dowd, killer of an Empress. Dowd, who spared his betrayer's life.